Maupay udto o maupay pagpaliudto gikan sa University of Science and Technology of Southern Philippines. Kini kachikan sa kautuhan, I am David and you're watching Launch Chat. Greetings to all of our trailblazers across the USTP system from Alubihid, Balubal, Cagayan de Oro, Claveria, Hasaan, Oroqueta, Panaon, ug Villanueva. This year, we strengthened the 7-point agenda dynamic highlighting the innovation, digitalization, and internationalization of the university system precedent. And for this season, we bring you the stories of innovation, kung asa atong ipakita ang mga innovative ideas sa mga nagkadaiyang initiatives and activities sa atong universidad. Dali lang sa Launch Chat! Joining us on set, mga ka-trailblazers, let us all welcome Ms. Angelique Collera and Dr. Sammy Magumnang. Hello, sir and ma'am. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Mga paimod
Yeah, may udto.
And welcome sa Lunch Chat. Kumusta?
Mabuti. Grabe pinatagalog. Okay naman.
Yes. Sir?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yes. Before we start, ato sang i-message ang atong mga ka-trailblazers ka na nanaw karong kautuhan.
Hi! Join us sa inyong pag-lunch din ha. Unta mabusog mo sa mga istorya karon.
Yes.
O hinaot nga namoy makatun-an sa among mga information nga ihatag sa inyo ha.
Definitely, no? Without further ado, no, let's start our discussion po. So, first question, pwede ba nato ma-share sa ato mga ka-trailblazers kung unsa ang bio-waste shredder o nganong na-come up ta aning project and of course the initiative?
Sige, ako lang sa'yo na Sir Sam ha. Oo, sige. It's the project led by the two of us. Ako from the Center for Human Development, si Sir Sam Biomaskay. It's about fabricating a bio-waste shredder for a community diri sa Cagayan de Oro nga produce og compost from bio-waste, no, mga kitchen waste, twigs, leaves, ug ana. So, actually, ang beneficiary was a beneficiary in a previous project, ang Pakafako. And of course, we have the same project nga partner, si DOST, PEN, Misamis Oriental. We're so grateful no for the trust and confidence that they've given sa APTUA. Nga nakita man gud nila ang initiative sa grupo, ang katong farmer cooperative nga dili lang sila ga-produce adtong mga vegetables, mga crops, but naasad sila initiative on solid waste management, and particularly producing compost para ma-promote yun ang organic nga farming. So, through kanang discussions, meetings, and that, na come up ni support sa DOST nga mag-fabricate yun og kanang bio-waste nga shredder nga suited sa ilahang need. Kaya na may gipanghatag sa ilaha pero napod sila yung mga gihangyo nga unta ma-improve ngayon ana siya, no. So the details sa technical kan Sir Sam na siya.
Alright. Alright, sir, tell us about it, sir, kung unsa ang ato ang machine nga na produce, no.
Yeah, thank you very much for that. Ang machine na develop is the bio-waste shredder. Then it was developed in partnership of Pakafako. Although na sila equipment nga gihatag sa other agency, but it was not functional as they wanted to. So we develop a machine na pwede sa humok nga kahoy, pwede sa kahoy nga kanang gahi-gahi gamay. At the same time, dili na sila mahasol og segregate kay nasa conveyor system.
Nice.
So that becomes an innovation now. Although that technology is already existing, but for the benefit of Pakafako, that's unique to them.
Alright.
And it improves 200% of their production. So makaingon ta nga through our community extension through Science and Technology CES program of the UST, nakatabang mi sa industry, and as well as the expertise from the Center of Dr. Ms. Collera And yours truly is Center for Biomass Energy.
Alright. So, you mentioned while ago, sir, no, na anay may existing. Now, what stands out the most with the bio-waste shredder nato?
Number one, it's safe.
Mm-hmm.
Second is easy to operate.
Yes.
When I say easy to operate, parang somehow, kung bag-o ka sa Paco-Paco, dili sila maglisod og operate.
Wow.
As simple as 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, nya. Kuan ba yun siya, di ba, Sir Sam, kay diesel powered to siya,
Diesel
no?
powered.
Oo,
Nice.
nya. So, movable siya. So, adaptable yun siya sa ilahang environment. So, I think that's one thing unique pod kay naminaw gyud ta before the machine was made, gipaminaw gyud, gi-solicit gyud kung unsa gyud ilahang need, and they really requested katong conveyor, di ba?
Conveyor.
Nga para di man gud siya kaayo pa because their group is promoting yun siya nga segregation at source. No, pero naanad man gud gyapon ta nga ang katong mga bio-waste na to isud gyapon na to plastic. Din mag-abon maguban pa gyapon si wrappers, di ba? So so at least man lang sa conveyor ma-sort out nila bago siya mahulog dito butan nila sa ilang compost.
Alright. So, take us back to the community tuod, ma'am. You've mentioned several times na nga need, no? Unsa day atong gina-feel nga gap sa atong community, and then having this need, then we have already the shredder.
Una, farmers man sila, unya they are really promoting, gi-assist naman po na sila sa at mga taga city agriculture nato sa DA, and they're really welcoming in kanang embracing organic or natural nga farming. So isa nila ka need is para maka-produce sila og natural nga soil enhancer, no? And
Okay.
then nakita nila nga pwede man siya ang compost. So mao to ang shredder nga ilagi kinahanglan kay para at least mas mapadali siya og decompose ani sa ilaha. Then as what was mentioned by Dr. Sam, naanay nag-donate sa ilaha, murag duha na to siya. Permiro, ang nagyud permiro before ni abot tong isa ka donation sa ilaha na ay ilang ginagamit karaan na kaayo nga di ba?
Yeah.
Grabe na gyud ka mga mura siya Frankenstein kay ina na lang gitapak-tapakan. So inana, so among conversation na nag-start ya katupa, and in the middle of the conversation of course kada pa yung mga design and all, mga pangayo pa siya dusunay ni abot, pero dili gyapon siya enough, no?
Yes.
Kay ang katumurag ang ilang kadakuon, katuyang gigon nga ang capacity bitaw to shred.
Okay.
So dili to siya enough sa ilaha kay na may mga twigs pa, di ba? Na may mga gagmayng kahoy nga ilang plano nga kuan.
Morag naapagid siya some sort. Ang ilang mga existing machines is morag instead nga ang mga twigs mabilin pagyapon. Dapat unta morag at least 5 millimeters kagamay ang ilang compost. Kay para dali po siya ma-decompose kung magamit siya as organic
Correct.
fertilizer.
Oo, nya solid po kaayo ang machine ba?
Yeah, solid
Oo.
po.
So, pila na ni siya ka, kuan, ma'am? Years ba, months?
They started using it late January or early February. Kaya
Okay.
na-turn over siya sa ilaha sometime late December. So, kana, then nag-plaster pa dayon sila. So, mo na to siya. And as of March, nana sila ay almost 350 bags nga nasak.
Okay.
Bags nga na nahimo nga til 25 kilos
Nice.
per sack. Oo. So, gagamit na sila sa ilahang farm. Gabaligya na sad sila.
Ayun. So, unsa may ilang ginabaliga pod, ma'am?
Ang katunang,
kasak?
they call it humus na siya or compost na
Humus,
siya.
okay.
O, kay, i-shred ang katong waste, i-lay nila for a month dito sa ilang compost pit with trichoderma nga gikan pod sa DA sa ilaha nga gihatag. Then after a month, ilaha dito siya i-harvest. O, muna din siya gipaligyan. And they are already tapped with anana si DA Ahmad kanang
Yes.
business arm sa DA no nga nagpartner sa ilaha nga tabangan sila ma-promote, and then because of that isa nila ka technology ginahimo na sila nga model, and then they're the strongest partner sa city sa Clenro nato para ma-promote yun siya nga i-segregate ninyo inyong waste na gid pud siya kwarta gyud siya sa waste. In fact, kung muhatag na kog murag mo shortcut jud tani no. The Paco-Paco itself is kanang ang ilahang tungod na sa ilahang practice sa solid waste management, sa ilahang kanina nagi-top sila, gigi-select sila sa DOLE na to as the regional entry sa katong pangkabuhayan nila nga contest sa national.
So, inga na, layo na, no, ang Paco-Paco nga po. And at the same
Yes.
time, there's a lot of kanang impact sa society ba sa ato ang pag-fill silang gap, and at the same time makita gyud nato nga ga-grow, no, kay dili lang dito taman ga-commercialize apod sila,
Yes.
diba?
Oo.
And going back dito sa atong machine, sir, asa dito nato gi-fabricate ang ato ang machine?
So that machine was fabricated outside USTP. So we have a supplier named Metronics.
Okay.
So sila yung nag-supply. Although we wanted to supply here in-house, but due to time constraints and project duration, nag-offer na they can do that
Okay.
in a lesser cost.
Okay. So, pero of course with the strengthened research, no, from USTP. Now, are there any plans for us to kanang register the machine nga ato ang nabuhat?
I think there is. Siguro utility model patent. We can file that because it was already used. However, based on a conversation from TPCO, it needs some sort of rigorous patent search pa. As you all know na the technology is already existing. So that's a fact. So by incorporating one of those elements, siguro ang amo lang atake is depende kung unsay wala pa na kita sa field or market. So, ano siya.
Alright, so we're down to our last question, ma'am and sir. Kanang, how significant it is to be socially responsive trailblazer, no? Kay during sa atong discussion, we're talking about na filling the gaps, and at the same time katong previous pa nato nga kuan kung unsa ang role ni USTP sa community. Sir.
Diba? The 1 million question and Miss Universe. Anyways, as an educator, I always see education as a prime mover for change, no, in our community. That's basically the sociological perspective of education, social dimension rather of education, nga connect gid siya kung naaga ni na siya school diha sa community, mura siya given na siya nga kada siya ang ga-push for development. Kay there's human development, there's production of skills inana, but for us magud sa SUC, we have the expertise, no. The thing is, there's the expertise and we have the community. If only we engage, if only we listen, if only as experts in the academy will go down to the community and talk to them, listen to their needs, and go back here sa school, check kung unsaon nato na siya solve ang ilahang problema, bringing their narratives and ibutang atong mga nabalaan atong expertise, then we can do wonders, di ba? Inana siya ang ako ang nakita nga we will not just be staying in our silos,
Yes.
in our it's not easy, di ba, Sir Sam, to go to the community because there's that challenge of nasabtan ba nasabtan ba pug kaha namo sila, di ba, sa kanang kung ilahang need ba kani among gihatag sa ilaha sakto ba pud kaha siya. So it's really like that, and I remember I tuod one kanang wisdom that was shared with me nga bitag you're wearing so many hats na kay with the degrees and all, whenever you go to the community you remove that hat, just listen to them, and hopefully better things will happen, just like kanani nga mga unexpected nga mga outcome bitaw. And in fact kanang the partnership, we're grateful for the partnership, the trust and confidence na pakafako sa amo kay they're reporting, they're sharing their stories paghihapon sa amo. So, inana siguro, important kaayo siya gyud nga kita holder mga nasa academe would be able to share the knowledge and effect a better change atong community. And I thank you.
Wow.
Yeah, for me also, my perspective as an engineer, parang it was a challenge for us, for me, to translate the theoretical aspect to the actual.
Correct.
Isod siya kay kanang dili sila kasabot
Yes.
sa technicalities, but parang you lay it down to the extent na what's their problem
Yes.
and how can we help to solve their problem in engineering point of view. Parang ganun, parang although the technology is a solution to cradle to grave cycle in municipal waste management, pero ginatanaw po nato karon nga how can we help them promote sustainability beyond the project duration. Is it income generation ba, nakahatag ba ta og additional livelihood, and some other aspects nga wala pod as an engineer na mo na consider.
Yes.
Because one of the dimensions also with the Washington Accord is the dimensions of the safety, health, and environment. So through that Washington Accord dimensions, nakita na mo nga it is really important for us engineers as well as the educators to to go beyond on the four corners of our classroom, as well as to translate knowledge in actual problems. Parang as part of our mission, di ba? From knowledge translating to an economy. Parang diha maging atong but how can we start, or what should be the starting line? Kundi to approach those in need, which is we have so many. Hopefully our fellow trailblazers will also try to open their hearts, accept any invitation from from our community. Kay daghan na sila, not just Paco-Paco, but there are also non-government organization or even government organizations, top USDP, but do not put the branding I'm so busy.
Correct.
Parang you
shouldn't be too busy for everyone. Ba?
Yeah. So we should also be busy for someone. At least at the end of the day, USDP in general will help our communities, our partners for success.
Indeed. So, grabe ka meaningful and insightful atong discussion for this kaunduhan, no? Kay from the very technical side of our first time, I mean, the first minutes of our discussion right now ni abot na din taginganing nga part, no, kung asa makita nato ang passion ba sa pag-help to others, and we really hope, no, that there's more people like you, ma'am and sir, nga muhatag yun sa ilahang expertise, and at the same time the passion yun bitaw nga ma-develop, and at the same time move forward pod ang community nga ilahang tabangan. And that's the beauty also of our community, specifically the USTP, no, kay we are really trying, no, to help others on what was in need, and at the same time kanang mo inspire pod ta to move forward, no, and of course with the name of Trailblazer, di ba?
Yes,
So thank you so much for
Salamat kaayo, Sad, for allowing us to share this story and bringing actually the story of Paco-Paco. And like what Sir Sam said kanina, isa lang na sila. We're hoping that we can also kanang
Propagate.
Yes.
Baka in fact, the technology is replicable. Di ba? Mo man ang isa ka butang nga, isa ka thing, di ba, gikuan na to nga, pwede yun siya ma-replicate. Dili lang siya nga kanang for exclusive lang sa ila.
Correct. So nindot na po dahil nga sunod episode ang atong
Lahi na sad nga barangay, no? Basin ba nandihan?
Or kung barangays na atong makuan,
ba?
teacher.
Correct.
Ayan. Thank you, ma'am and sir, no, for gracing us this kautuhan. And of course, in the University 7-point agenda dynamic, the Biowaste Shredder Project falls under letter D and F. D is to develop and implement strategies in fostering innovation and entrepreneurship. And M is to maintain vibrant research and strengthen extension services and maximize the utilization of their outputs that will contribute to the economic development. And that's it for today's episode nga puno sa bagong pagtulunan and of course, chikahan. Thank you so much once again,
Thank
ma'am and
you.
sir, for having us this kautuhan. But before we end this episode, dili ni siya muundang kung wala tay pagkaon. So,
Yes.
mga unsa ta. Trailblazers, mga
unta!
This is your kachikahan sa kautuhan, David Oran, and we'll see you in our next episode only here on Launch Chat!